Hey guys, I want to do a quick video. I showed a couple examples of just things that people didn't know about certain heroes, but I wanted to do kind of a build guide, sort of, for a solo lane build for Tychus. Now, it may sound kind of strange. Most people pick up Tychus so that they have that minigun, and they usually go in the rhythm, and they build up this really strong, long minigun that just drops everyone, all the tanks that try to come in. But I really wanted to show this build because it allows you to solo lane against some of the lane bullies that are in there, just because you can kill them so quickly and at really early levels too. So I want to show you the entire build. It's based around 3 talents. And the first talent is the bigger they are, which deals 4% every time your minigun deals damage until they are until they're at 65%, and then it's 2.5% until they're at 35%, and then it drops down to nothing. So the way bigger they are, again, that's a lot of percentages. Essentially what happens is you use your trait and it melts them faster if they're at full health than if they're at lower health. And when they get to lower health, it stops doing as much damage, but that's when you want to use your other abilities to supplement your damage. Your overkill does a lot of damage to the target you're trying to aim at, which again is very good in a solo lane. And then your W does a lot of damage very quickly. So the 3 talents you're going to pick that are different from the regular Tychus build is bigger they are. That's the stuff, which heals you based off your minigun. The reason that this isn't picked anymore because of your trait is because with in the rhythm, it only heals you when your trait is over. Well, with the quest, your trait's going to last a very long time, which makes it to where your heal is going to be delayed so long you'll likely die before your trait pops. But with bigger they are, you get most of your damage off within the 3 seconds that you have it on there, which means after your 3 seconds, you're going to get a huge burst heal, making solo laning really easy because you can walk into the fight, and if they try to deal damage to you, you're just going to heal it all back. And finally, Titan Grenade does 5% of their maximum health. This is usually picked in the other build as well, but it is one that you want to make sure that you have, because as you get them lower and lower and lower, your damage is going to get lower and lower and lower. But you can always finish them off with Titan Grenade, which is a good chunk of damage. So in solo lane, usually the most of the fights happens between level 4 and level 7. So I want to show you that this build's strong at solo laning because even at lower levels, you are still extremely powerful. So I'm going to give one example by going against Malthael, who's a very strong lane bully right now. And I just want to show how fast you can melt him. So of course, Malthael is going to be healing a little bit more because he's going to have minions around him, but that just means longer that your minigun is going to be doing extra damage. And this build is really cool because you can pick, even tanks, and this is very, very strong. So I'm going to show you with ETC for a second and just show how fast you can drop a tank by doing this build. And it's just a really interesting build. I saw a pro play it a little bit, but it isn't really catching on in a lot of scenarios because people still think that in the rhythm's the best talent to get. And while in a lot of cases it is, if they have a bunch of tanks, you want to be able to have this trait going as long as possible. However, this is just really fun to be able to melt someone so quickly and then get them low, and then do your grenade, and you can also grenade while you're using your Q. So if you feel that the need to do it earlier. Now the great part about against ETC is I'm going to show you what happens when we do this at the full build, because most likely you're not going to be solo laning against a tank early game. So you want to know what this build's going to be like in team fights later in the game, and that's where I'm going to show you why just because it's a solo lane build doesn't mean it's going to fall off when you actually get into team fights. So now when ETC comes up, I'm going to wait for his stun first, which he's not going to do it. So I'm just going to do the minigun, and you see him get melted, and then I'm going to do Q, and I'm going to do W, which just drops him. So it's about a 7-second kill on a tank, it's about a 5-second kill on a melee DPS, and about a 4-second kill on a ranged DPS. No matter who you're soloing against, if they're melee, they are dead. And in team fights, this is still a really strong build because they're just taking so much damage so quickly that there's nothing that they can do. So if the enemies have a solo tank and you need a solo laner, this is just such a strong build to do. I'm just really surprised that, one, it's not as popular as it should be, and two, I'm just not seeing it. I see it a couple times in HGC, and I see pros playing it here and there, and in my opinion, it's one of the strongest dueling specs, and it beats a lot of the solo laners that we're having trouble with right now, like the Sonyas, the Malthaels. I will say that Sonya is a little tricky because she can stun you while you're using your either your Q or your trait. Now, I will say that she tries to... Most of the Sonyas that I see don't realize that most of your damage comes from the beginning of minigun, so they'll wait and they'll try to stun your overkill, and by that time they've already lost too much health, they can't fight. But I can show you a little bit about still, even with Sonya, look how fast her health goes down. And then she did all this damage to me, and it's immediately healed because of the level 13 talent. So the great part about this is people will try to fight you, and as long as you're just sitting there with minigun going, it's a guaranteed kill. And if you want to supplement this, you can increase your range by 1.5 for 3 seconds instead of getting Globe 1. This allows you to have just a better opportunity while fighting these. So now that you kind of see the build and how strong it can be as a solo lane, I'm not going to show any games with this build. You can just play it yourself. The main reason why is I'm a support main. When I get into Masters, usually everyone wants me to play support, and I don't get very many opportunities to play someone like Tychus, and trying to pick him in as a solo lane when I'm not a Tychus main really throws people off. But if you can practice this, feel free to throw it in. It definitely can beat a lot of the scary solo laners right now, and it's still very, very good in team fights. Thank you.